presenter today is Dr. Frank Kuo, and he is presenting how to utilize creative virtual outreach activities and identify outreach strategies to promote mental health on campus, reduce stigma of counseling, target suicide prevention, and serve those Indigenous, underrepresented, and marginalized students. Dr. Kuo joins us from the University of Hawaii, where he is the Director of Counseling Services. Welcome. Go ahead and get started. I'll hand it over to you.
Right. Good afternoon, everyone, and good morning here at Hawaii and aloha. Thank you for attending my session, and I'll use this hour to share a little bit about, just like the title said, and some virtual outreach activities and some strategies we are using here at UH Hilo, and also I'll share with you some of the statistics and data from the evaluation of our approach, and also the students' feedback of our services, and also, in the end, I will share a little bit about the whole package of our outreach strategy, because sometimes if we reach out to the students do the outreach, but we still want the purpose that we hope we can psychoeducate them about mental health, or kind of want them to come to counseling. So how can we kind of have a different kind of a service delivery model, and also clinical approach to help those Indigenous, underrepresented, and also marginalized student population, so that they can come to our service. Okay, so at the end, feel free to ask any questions you have. And also, I include my contact information, and you can contact me, as well. So, well, I think everyone knows about the COVID pandemic, and I think we suffer from that as well, especially in the state of Hawaii, and we have very strict regulation after the pandemic. So as many schools now, we closed down our campus, and from last year, and we looked at the statistics, show what students' concerns come up because of the pandemic, and there are a couple of things we noticed here, and number one is anxiety. Managing emotions, and it's hard for them to manage emotions after the change, after the spring break last year, and become online, teaching, and a lot of academic concerns, and a lot of students come to us mentioning they are not used to the Zoom teaching, and we also hear from the faculty this is the new thing to them. So some of them are not good at Zoom teaching. So and also students suffer from depression, and also relationship concerns, especially the family relationship, because they stay at home. So there are a lot of tension happen back home. So usually this population, they have more maybe romantic relationship, or even roommate, right? Relationship or friendship, but after the COVID, they have more family relationship, especially parent-child relationship concerns. And the last one is trauma. So it's very interesting, because of the pandemic that trigger the students' trauma, and especially I think during other sections we heard a lot about trauma, and in Hawaii, students here of Native Hawaiian people here especially suffer from intergenerational, trauma. I think that's the history of plantation and of the Hawaii history. So it's very interesting. The trauma just comes up after the pandemic, and I'll just go ahead and directly, get into some of the different approaches we right away did or still are doing now after the pandemic, and I think including our outreach and also our services. And I think the one change we have is, we have phone check-in after the pandemic, because after the spring break last year, we have a big drop of the students coming to our services, and we have a lot of ongoing students as well. But at the time, we still need to get approval from the University of Hawaii system, the Office of General Counsel, and that's the legal office, to approve to do online counseling. And so at the time, we opened the service, it's phone check-in. So it means that we call the ongoing clients for check-in, and because we are, we were still waiting for the approval, so we don't do therapy through phone or counseling through phone, but just a check-in and to see how they are doing, and also remind them what they have learned, before they stop coming to counseling, and remind them to practice that. And but we still also provide students can call us, but again, we definitely screen whether there are any crisis situation. We need to do something about that. If not, we have counselor can answer their calls, and if we don't have any counselors available, the counselor will call them back, to provide support. So so I think this is something we change right away. And also we form a online COVID-19 support group through the Zoom. So I think that's also another quick change. And this group, I think that combined with psychoeducation and also support and some process. So and because they face this crisis, so they need some support. And basically, we have our interns, and we have co-facilitator from our senior staff as well, and to join this COVID-19 support group. And also, at the end of the slide, I have our website, and actually there's a YouTube about this, support group section as well, talk about resilience and others. So, and the support group focused on academic resilience, motivation, time management, and importance of connection with others and boundaries, also self-care, and how to deal with the impact of stress. So, and this is what we have done, even until now after the COVID. And okay, but again, I think we do need to do a lot of changes about the outreach, as well. So I think that because of the social distancing, and people cannot gather after the COVID, so that we come up a lot of ideas to do the outreach activities, and also I think that this is a very good chance that we can even apply this after the pandemic. So even post-pandemic, I think for this fall or next year, and if we can combine even, or still keep, this kind of virtual, outreach activities. I think that would be very helpful, especially for those, underserved, students have stigma about counseling, to attend. So, yeah, I think there are just a couple of things we do. For example, the virtual labyrinth, and I think that before the pandemic, we have a big, labyrinth on the ground, and people can go to do that. But after that, they cannot do that. So that we, use virtual. They can use their finger, their mouse, to do that, online. And so that's the change we have. And also, you can see our website. We do some yoga still. I think before the pandemic, we have, the mindfulness yoga activities in person. But after that, that we need to, do it online, or virtually. So, and this is, what the change we have, from the past. And also we have some activities about DIY masks. Now everyone needs to, wear a mask, and how can you not like do your own mask? And yeah, I think in the beginning that even the whole university, that we, have staff faculty involved in helping, making the mask, because we think the students need it and we need it as well. And but because of the demand, so that so we do that. But I think that ended up become a very good outreach activities. Students can come and DIY mask, and I think that's a very good, activities that but we definitely keep social distancing. And but we have the online version as well. They can look at the video and how to do it. Okay, and also the Zoom kind of addition. We have someone teach them how to do it. Okay, and another activity is the Lolala art, and I think the ALAU is leaf in Hawaii language. So actually, I will have a section talk about how to utilize the culture related outreach activities to your students. I think that's very helpful. And so the Lala art, and it means I use the leaf. We do some lay, and you can see, okay, this is the one example, we do, okay, and there are longer one you can put on the neck. So yeah, I think that's something we do, but again, we do in person, but social distancing, but if like the students are not on campus, we do it online. So there's a Zoom or video tape, or YouTube can teach them how to do that, and we kind of provide the materials to them so that they can pick it up, and then at a certain time, if it's a live Zoom, but if not, they can look at the YouTube to do it. Okay. And another activity is at home visual board, vision board. I think that's very important. We do therapy and counseling. Sometimes we tell our clients, okay, create some vision board, put it on the places you can see it, so you can kind of feel better, about yourself. And I think at this time, this is, even more important, so that, we have this kind of outreach, so the student can create their own vision board, at home, so to encourage them at this difficult time. Okay, and yeah, we know we have mindful study music, and yep, and this is something like they can click on it, and when they study, or they just want to have some relaxation and mindfulness time, and that they can do that. And also there is inner balance, and that's a product we purchased. Is like the heart mat. That's more using a biofeedback techniques to kind of help them to be relaxed. So it measures their heart rhythms so that they can know they can put it in their cell phone so they can see whether they are relaxed enough. So I think this is another product we purchased for students to utilize during this time. And another activity we have is the visual sit and paint a party. Okay, and they can paint something, draw something. And before the pandemic, they could come to counseling services and kind of have the picture drawing here. But after the pandemic, we use the virtual version, so they can paint something at home. Okay, and the next is origami. Okay, and this is the the paper folding activities that they can do for relaxation, and I think this is rooted of Japanese culture. And in Hawaii, we have quite a few Japanese Americans here in the state. So this is something some of the students are familiar about this. So I think this is very good activities that they can do. And again, we have live Zoom or YouTube, but we also mention about the importance of mental health in our services. Okay, and the next one is Lokahi whale. Okay, and you can see the next page, and this is mainly the Lokahi whale. And I think again this is more related to the Hawaiian culture. And there's a worksheet about this whale, and usually there are three parts. First part we ask them what they use, what do you see of one of the sections, and also what the picture shows. Okay, and also the third part we want them to write. Okay, so what do you want to do, in your life? For example, this one physical, or about your body. Okay, so yep, I think mainly this is body, mind, spiritual balance, exercise and practice, so they can do, at home. So other activities like stress relief journaling, so that they can try to do that. Okay. And we also not only serving our students, we also serve our faculty and staff at this time, and also hopefully because they are the first line people to contact the students, so that it's good that we prepare something for them so they can provide something to their students for support as well. So we prepare we call our red folder to all the faculty and staff. So and in the folder including the indicators of distress response protocol, and other resources on campus and off campus resources, which are helpful for them to share with the students, and also how to assist students in distress. So we kind of pass out this red folder to all the faculty and staff, on campus. Again, all the classes are almost Zoom, so that we use a lot of Zoom outreach, to reach out to our students. So I think, and that's very helpful because a lot of faculty are welcome us to go to their class. And some of them give us 10, 15 minutes in the beginning of their class for some introduction of our services. And some even want us to take the whole class, even to do some relaxation activities and also mindfulness activities. So I think that's a very good way we can have a direct contact with students in the classroom, and at the same time, the faculty members can also, know about our services, encourage their students to come to our services. Okay, Zen gardening. I think this is also a little Japanese kind of culture related here in Hawaii, and people here like to do things rather than the traditional outreach presentation. And even before the pandemic, this is something we do. But again, after the pandemic, we need to pay attention to social distancing. In this activity, we try to encourage the students to get in touch with their roots and planting sunflower seeds and learn the key elements of growing mindset, and also sharing tools for building a better mindset. So not only they do the activities, but they also share something when they do the activities. Okay, another thing we try to emphasize to students, the online screening. It's very important to take care of yourself. So yep, definitely, check the online screening to see how you're doing. Okay, and then if you find okay, maybe you're stressed or depressed, yeah, just contact us, talk to us, and and we are always here, for you. Okay, I think this is something because we are a small campus, US Chilo, not like US Manoa. We are about a little more than 3,000 students. So I think we got a good support from the university, and we have this store talks. And so what is this? So we just distribute into the bathroom stalls around campus, and and we have a piece of paper including information about physical health, mental health, overall well-being, and some health screening information, also relaxation tips and more, and also provide some updates about our events or services, and also other resources. So when the student goes to the bathroom, they can see this, and also we put the suicide prevention cards, those purple, green, and little cards on the bathroom as well. So yeah, I think I'll share a little bit the statistic, and actually this is how the students know about our services, and also attend all those outreach activities we have. So yeah, I think that's something is very well. We'll provide monthly store talks. So and different months have different topics and or themes to put on. So well, there are other approaches. Previous sections. Some university and counseling centers also share some of the things they do. And for us, that we have Conlingo, and that's the suicide prevention training for staff and faculty, and also students. There are two versions, and also some resources to fight stigma. And these are all on our website. And also the relaxation packages distribution, and this is mainly to all the students. Like the end of the semester, we just go to the dorm areas and to distribute the relaxation packages, so that other like stationery, pottery, or letters of gratitude. Try to write something that will be helpful, and like journaling as well, and an ornament, decoration. Yeah, again, this is something they do. Okay, and when we are there with them, and we share some of the our services. So I think it's very powerful. Actually, again, the outreach is not just a presentation. It's that we do something with the students, and they'll be surprised that they they listen. There's a conversation instead of a one-way kind of communication. So I think that's definitely very helpful to let them know about our mental health and our services, or any questions they have. Again, pandemic, if there are some good films, we can show them. Usually they'll watch. And I think another outreach we do is the wellness news, bi-weekly. So that what we do is that we have a wellness news, and as the director of the counseling services, I distribute to all the faculty and staff, and through email. So I encourage them to share this with their students. So, and I don't know, many universities also have some kind of peer-to-peer kind of support, and there are quite a few programs out there. And recently we purchased Talk Campus, and that's the one we purchased to help the students during this, especially pandemic, so they can connect with each other, and also know the resources. But also we all know some students may need help, and then we will be contacted and to reach out to them. So yeah, so I think this is just a couple of things we have done, for the outreach. And yeah, I think this is something I have learned, especially after coming to Hawaii to be the director of the counseling services. And definitely, I think a lot of universities, may not have such diverse student population like us. Actually, UH-Hilo is the #1 diversity institution in the nation. And yeah, so I kind of see a lot of things that we do here really can benefit some of the university. Even the minority students are not the majority on campus, but there's something we can do, to reach out to them, and also kind of encourage them to receive our services. And what I learned is that how can you focus on the cultural roots, of the students from different cultural and backgrounds. And but what are cultural roots? Like language, food, festivals, and rites. Okay, and I can share with you one example I have done in the past. Is the outreach I did is the Chinese calligraphy and relaxation. Yeah, I think that I used the Chinese calligraphy and just have a tabling on campus, and then okay, I think this is a very good kind of example about how you use the cultural kind of related outreach, but at the same time promote mental health. And because through this activity, a lot of Asian students, mainly they have Chinese cultural influence. They know this calligraphy, and then even some of the Chinese international students, they know the language, they know the words, and then but some of the American students, they are very curious, what's this? And what I did is that I say, okay, what's your name? So I translate that to their Chinese name, and I write on the paper and give it to them as a gift. And also I say, okay, what kind of words you want to learn? Okay, how about relax? Okay, how about happy? How about like, don't worry? Okay, and then I can write in Chinese and I kind of footnote, okay, this is the English, so that, okay, when you look at this, okay, you need to relax, okay? So yeah, so I think this is kind of a thing I learned is that different populations, students from different background and culture, they have their cultural roots. But how can you find those things? Well, before, right, you say food, some language, yeah, that's more obvious, and also some kind of the things they are familiar with, and then also combined with the mainstream culture, and also the young person subculture, right? They still young generation Z, and then how can you kind of combine with their culture and then do the outreach? So I think that previously I mentioned a lot of examples actually involve a lot of Hawaiian culture, Japanese culture is because in Hawaii, but for example, the Chinese calligraphy, that's really more Chinese culture, but how can you just like, okay, not do that as outreach activities, so so this is something. So I think you can be creative, if you work in a college campus, in how to do some kind of different outreach activities to attract students to come to you, and then you can share some mental health information in our services. Okay, and this is just some the qualitative data I got, and because every activities or the counseling services we do the evaluation. So this is some of the feedback from the students. Okay, and I think they really think that it's helpful, no matter is the counseling itself or the outreach activities that they involve. They think is helpful. Okay, and all the techniques and they learn all the skills they learned from those activities and through the counseling. And also we have some questions that how do you know about our services? Again, a lot of things based on the words of mouth, and also yeah, we use the email to send out directly or indirectly to the students, and that's helpful as well. And again, the Star Talk and our website actually are the main resources they know about our services. So again, at the end, I include our website, and if you have a chance, you can get on it. And yeah, I'm not good at making a beautiful kind of PowerPoint presentation, because a lot of good pictures actually is already on our website, and I don't want to be too lengthy of this PowerPoint. So okay, and next I'll share with you a little bit about the statistics we have, and the data we have after we kind of utilize those different approaches to our students. And again, I put this order a little different at the end. I mentioned about the more clinical kind of service and service delivery models, how we kind of combine with this outreach, strategies and activities, and this kind of the feedback or statistical data from our students is basically both, from the whole package. We reach out, to the students. Okay, and because of this, outreach, and also the later I'll talk about the different service delivery model and also the clinical approach, and then And this statistic mainly from last year until the end of fall semester, okay, the past year, the statistic. And we have a 47% increase of native Hawaiian and Pacific Islander students utilize our services. And usually these are the students, they don't really come to counseling. Okay, so but you can see the increase of the student population utilize our services. Excuse me. And also we have 40% increase of international students utilize our services. So again, international students, the students, they don't really come to counseling. They have stigma about counseling, but they still come, okay, to counseling because of our different approaches. Okay, and also we have 367 big increase of exchange students. I don't know about different university. At UH Hilo, we have a lot of exchange students from mainland US and also from all over the world, so that they try to utilize our services more. Even they have a home school providers, they are just here for one semester or 1 year, but they still come to our services, either the outreach part or also the counseling services. So we have a big increase of the student population. And and the last one is the graduate students. And you'll be surprised, graduate students, they are very busy, and usually they don't have time to come to counseling, and their support mainly is from their program or their faculty or their peers. But still, because we have this kind of different approaches, so that we have 33.5% graduate students coming to our services. Okay, and other statistics, and because of our the new models, and actually because I don't know about other universities, and usually I heard or some statistics show that after the pandemic, or the enrollment decrease, or the students maybe left the school, and but we have 77.5% students still continuing schooling, and also continue registering after coming to our services. Okay, so I think retention, I think that's part of the counseling services kind of efforts as well. So you can see this is we still have a lot of students keep their schooling. And about online and in person, I don't know about other universities. We can do both online and in person. We are lucky we have a big office, so that we can keep the social distancing, but we need to wear the mask. But we also have a screening questions before they come. They need to fill out to see whether they have any symptoms. And after that, the counselor will work with the students and say, okay, if you have any symptoms, will you change to online counseling? So we have about 50, half of the students, online, and still have students coming in person. And we also run some statistics about the graduation rate, and actually we have pretty much similar graduation rate even after the pandemic. And I think this statistic is about that how many of them who graduated utilize our service. Actually, there are more, 22.4% students utilize our services than before. Okay, so that's among those students who graduated in the past year. Okay, and we also run some statistics about the suicide and also the substance, and usage. and statistics about our after our services. So you can see, actually, we have 33.3% decrease of student, have suicidal ideation of thoughts, and according to our care team report. So even after the pandemic and the care team report cases, we have 33.3% decrease actually. Student report have suicidal ideation and thoughts. So that's interesting statistic. And also 46% decrease of thoughts about ending, my life. And actually in Hawaii, I think that we have a 3 years suicide prevention grant from the federal government, and it's because the native Hawaiians, the suicidal rate is pretty high, including the students. So that's why we got a grant. We do some promotion or about suicide prevention, and then including the things we have done, and also the services we provide. We have a 46% decrease, of the thoughts of ending their lives. So also the drug in the state of Hawaii or the university in Hawaii, it'll be interesting, is that here we have more drug problems than the alcohol problems, and we don't have Greek life here in Hawaii, and at Chilo. And also it's very, because of the cultural differences, you'll be surprised there. It's hard to find a bar actually in town as well. But there are a lot of drugs, problems. But again, compared with the year before, there decrease of drug usage actually, from the last year, and also decrease of alcohol use as well. Okay. Again, decrease of over drinking and decrease of getting drunk, and also decrease of having done something I have regretted because of drinking. So this is the suicide and drug and alcohol statistics after we utilize the new approaches. Okay. When we do this, I think a lot of suggestions or some kind of future improvements we have gotten, and I think it's very similar to some presentation today as well. We kind of see it's important to do some training for the faculty, staff, and student leaders, promote mental health, and also suicide prevention. So I think that's very similar. And again, we face some difficulties really get, especially the faculty for the training. We have cognito training. I think it's definitely because the faculty are busy. So I think that the future approach, we hope we can kind of promote this kind of training from top to the bottom. And usually, if you can convince the dean or vice chancellor, or even the program director or chair, I think usually that could be more helpful. That if we kind of from the top to the bottom, so they need to do this training. So and also I think other ways is that is a more outreach strategies. Like I know a lot of universities do that. It's like counselors as liaison to different offices and different colleges. Okay, and so that I think another model is embedded counselors. I think a lot of universities are doing that, embedded counselors. So this counselor not only see the students in that units or colleges, and they also do some kind of outreach activities to the students in a certain college. And also I know some embedded counselor also even attended the meetings the meetings of the different colleges. So I think that that's definitely another good way that we can kind of promote mental health throughout the campus. Okay, and also I think the mentoring program is very good. I think not only the peer mentoring, but also the faculty staff and counselors, as a mentor, to the students, especially the marginalized or underrepresented, students, and because they need some kind of guidance or mentors, to help them, and also to know more about the mental health. Okay, so yeah, so I think that I encourage my staff, that to involve the mentoring program, from the university. So yeah, I think that's another way, the counselors can be involved. Okay, and also I did some kind of outreach to different colleges and for their faculty development, professional development, and I think one college is just want to include counseling service information in the curriculum syllabus, So, yep, and okay, and I think again, one thing is the more cultural activities, that will attract more students from different cultural backgrounds, and also involve some mental health kind of information and resources during the activities, and that'll be very helpful. Again, I mentioned about the two-way communication, and you do things with the students, and that is more effective than the traditional presentation. Okay, the last part I want to add about the outside of the creative outreach strategies or activities. And I think the outreach, the purpose of outreach, I think is one is for prevention, so the students can learn something. So before, they have problems. And I think another thing is that we hope they can come to our counseling services if they really need that. And traditionally we only provide 5 to 6% of the very traditional counseling at the counseling services, and also we do some outreach. But you'll be surprised, a lot of outreach activities actually, a lot of students, they are basically well, and then they attend that, but there are a lot of percentage of students it's in between. So how can we kind of like reach out to them? I think that this approach definitely, there are some, different activities or creative outreach strategies, and also we need to have some different service delivery model, to serve the students, especially the underrepresented or students have stigma about mental health. So this part basically mentioned about the different service delivery model, and also the clinical approach that we can help the underserved student population. And I call this a walk-in clinic model. And I think in the medical field we have walk-in clinic, but I think we can do that in the counseling services as well, the walk-in clinic models. And these are just some of the research and articles mentioning about actually the walk-in clinic and walk-in single session therapy model actually utilize in some agency in the community. And also I think this is something I kind of promote here about in the counseling services, in the college campus. I think that's very, helpful. And I think before the pandemic, we suffered from big long wait lists. But after that, we, we do online counseling, and we are still busy. And I think this walking clinic model not only can help that, and also especially can help those students who don't usually utilize our services. And this is just some statistics about the counseling, the needs of the counseling, and also, as you know, the counseling statistics actually the student utilize the counseling sections. The biggest is probably just 1 and 2 sections, and so I think this population definitely can benefit some kind of more efficient kind of a short-term model, and this is how it comes in the walk-in service, and this is something different from the regular appointments. Okay, yeah, usually it's not for the crisis situation, and they don't need to make appointment. They can just come and fill out a simple screening, and also a consent form, and and they even can just come, to want to know about what counseling about. Okay, and yeah, so I think this is mainly the differences between the walking clinic model and regular appointments, and the utilize of single session therapy, and also the solution focused therapy. Especially, I think this is a good framework and approach to help the underserved students. And you'll be surprised that usually not only they don't come to counseling, and they don't like the regular kind of long-term counseling, and they don't like the appointment and fill out lengthy paperwork. So the walk-in clinic model, and with the solution focus, and also single session therapy framework, I think that's the best way to serve the student population. And the single session therapy, it's a framework. It's not an approach, but it provides some kind of like a way, it can maximize the counseling effectiveness at just one section. Okay, and I think this is what I learned in my previous institution. It's in Indian reservation area, and then I work with one like Native American student. Yeah, you'll be surprised. They come, not easy, right? And they just want something they want. Okay, and it's very similar like international students. And then I just try to see, okay, maybe we can try something to help you relax. And then one of the techniques and breathing exercise is very helpful to the student. Yeah, I think the student is very happy, and I'm thinking, okay, now we can start working on your issues, okay? But you'll be surprised. After that, the student never come back, because the student just get what he wants, okay? So I think this presentation is more about those outreach activities, and but there are certain techniques or skills you can apply as well, but I don't have time to mention that. But again, I include a reference list of the single session therapy and solution focused therapy, and how to help our students. And yeah, I think the way basically you use single session therapy and to see how that works. If not, you can change to a solution focused approach. And then if not, probably some regular, longer term counseling might be helpful. Okay. So, okay. I think maybe I have about 7 minutes left, and yeah, I think I went through this very quick. So again, this is my contact information. There's email and also the website I have. I think most of our outreach activity is on the website, including those beautiful pictures there. Okay, so you can take a look at, and also I include the references about the single session therapy and also solution focused approach to help the underrepresented student populations as well. So